Hello. Thanks for lending me your attention. For the next few minutes, I'll be sharing with you on a subject that most people usually find interesting. First off, let me say that we would like to give you a car. Yes, you heard me right, a car. Well, not that kind of car, but now that I really have your attention, let me explain. The ideal Chamber of Commerce is one that is working to do its best to bring as much benefit to the businesses that it serves as possible. Unfortunately, until now, there hasn't been a way for chambers to bring measurable real-world value to the businesses that they serve. You see, most of what chambers have been able to provide has been geared toward business-to-business networking. These types of relationships are great, but outside of providing services for each other, there is very little measurable value. The real measurable value can only come from business-to-customer relationships. If any Chamber of Commerce could assist their members in strengthening their members' business-to-customer relationships, they will have given the businesses a tool to increase their revenue. Now, when a chamber provides monetary value to the businesses that it serves, they have created value and demand for membership in their chamber. Remember when I mentioned the ideal chamber that is working to do its best to bring as much value as possible to the businesses that it serves? What if the chamber were able to, as a part of their membership, provide each of their members an advertising platform that would assist them in the acquisition and retention of customers? That would be great, wouldn't it? Well, that's exactly what we'd like to give you. Yes, you heard me correctly, give you. Sounds familiar, right? Remember the car I told you earlier that we want to give you? I haven't forgotten, so let me explain. C.A.R.S, or Customer Acquisition and Retention Systems, are the best tool to drive your marketing efforts, because included in the system is a mobile app that allows businesses to market directly to their most likely patrons. Additionally, all chamber members that choose to use the tool have the opportunity to advertise to a collective pool of customers by simply working together along with the chamber to promote the download of the app. Don't worry, the promotional materials for the download of the app are all part of the system, so you don't have to trouble your members with having to procure them. However, we do encourage the education of members on the use of the system and the need to promote downloading the app. Now we know you're probably thinking, education? How can we educate on something that we're not familiar with? Don't fret, we've got that covered as well. One of the first things we will do if you agree to accept this customer acquisition and retention system as a gift is to educate the chamber staff and any member businesses on the use of the system. Now the chamber staff can simply follow up with any of its member businesses on an individual basis to ensure their understanding of the system. If your members are able to acquire and retain customers by using the system, it means more money for their business. Now, I'm sure you will agree that there aren't any businesses that wouldn't be interested in more revenue, right? So, if businesses have more revenue, that means they have more resources to invest back into the community infrastructure, and that means growth. When the community grows, it means more customers to patronize the local business community, which means more revenue. You get the idea, right? The level of growth is directly proportional to the use of the system by the individual businesses as well as the collective use of the system by all businesses. This ability to invigorate the local economy and encourage its residents to patronize the businesses is the most powerful advantage that any chamber worth its merit would most definitely be interested in, right? I'm sure you've seen the value in having a system as powerful as our customer acquisition and retention system and can't wait to have access to such a wonderful tool. But wait, there's more. What if there were a component built into the system that allowed the Chamber of Commerce to be rewarded for its members using the system? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Well, you guessed it, we're prepared to reward any chamber who chooses to use the system with up to as much as 30% of the fees collected as a result of its members using the system. This could literally mean tens of thousands of dollars per year that go directly into the chamber's coffers. Okay, now that you've been exposed to the most amazing tool to promote economic development, you're now thinking, where do we sign up, right? Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Here's all the information you need to contact us today to get started. Finally, thanks so much for allowing me to share this wonderful opportunity with you.